Hey everyone, it's John Moore. Today we're talking about house hacking. What is a house hack? Essentially, this is where you learn to live for free, right? So most people's biggest expense in life, that's going to be rent or their mortgage payment. So this is really a powerful tool for anyone our age, and I think everyone our age should be doing it. So the easiest way to explain this would be to buy a 3-bedroom house or townhouse and rent out 2 of the bedrooms, right, to roommates. So your roommates, their rent covers your mortgage payment. So now you're living for free. So to give you an example, let's say you buy a $200,000 house, okay, and your mortgage payment is $1,200. Well, each roommate pays $600, and that covers the mortgage payment, and you're living for free. Also, an easy way to do this as a first-time home buyer would be to take an FHA loan, which only requires 3.5% down. So on a $200,000 house, that would be $7,000 for your down payment. So $1,200 a month, right? Say that's what your mortgage is, that's what they're paying in rent. That after 6 months equals $7,200. So after 6 months alone of owning this place, you have already recouped your down payment, right? And you'll continue to build equity in the home. So it's a very smart way to invest your money and live for free and take out your biggest expense in life. Let's take this a step further. So now you own this home and you are living for free, right? You're renting it out to your roommates and you're building equity in the home. So the same example I used, right, of the $1,200 a month, after 1 year, that's about $15,000 of equity that you will have in this property, right, that you initially bought and your roommates are paying the mortgage on it. So from there, you can take that $15,000 as an equity line of credit, okay? And you can buy your next property with that money as an equity line of credit, okay? So from there, I would buy a rental property with that equity line of credit, and you could start cash flowing and making money by owning properties, just from the simple step that you took by choosing to purchase in the first place. You buy this rental property. Now it's paying you $400 to say $700 a month, okay? And you are profiting. So now you're living for free, right, while owning the first property. You now have equity as a resource within these properties, and you can purchase a rental property that pays you. So from all these steps combined, you own something that is now paying you. So while you're looking for a rental property, a good rule of thumb to keep is the 1% rule. What is this? So essentially the purchase price, you want the rent to be 1% of that to cash flow well. So for example, on a $150,000 house, you would want your rent to at least be $1,500. That's a good rule of thumb. Now I'm going to break down my deal. So I bought a duplex and I bought it for $139,000. I used an FHA loan. After my closing costs and everything, I spent about $9,000. All right. The mortgage payment on it is $900 a month, and I rent it out for $1,500 a month. So I'm profiting $600 a month on this rental property, and I'll recoup my investment after about a year, and I'm just going to be profiting. And from there, I can take all of that equity over the years and either use an equity line of credit if I want to leverage and buy another property with that down payment, or I can finance it another way, and you kind of just rinse repeat until you're making $20,000 passively a month. Just continue that process. So that breaks down rentals, and that's the first video. I'm going to bring some more content and get into some rehabs and other things on the coming videos.